Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Calvin Lim Investing. And today I'm just going to be going over my Apple trade. I tried this out yesterday. If you've seen yesterday's video, you'd know that Apple was one of the stocks I was watching this week, and that its technical charts were looking pretty nice for a really good swing. So I'm just going to go over with a quick episode on kind of discussing what I saw from yesterday to today, my play, the entry, and sort of what my thought process was and why I decided to take profit. So before we get started, just a couple of key things. I'm not an advisor or an expert. Please contact one before you begin to invest, and always do your own research. Next of all, if you would like to support me, feel free to like and subscribe to my channel. And I definitely really hope to see you guys around, and feel free to always drop whatever questions you have in the comment section, as I do plan on responding to every single comment that I get. So that being said, let's dive right in. So as you can see today, I made a profit of about $444 trading Apple. I use primarily E-Trade for most of my day trading and swing trading. I do like E-Trade because they do have a pro platform, and I'm using their power trade application. So getting back to it, this is what I had yesterday for Apple. I drew this nice little line to identify sort of the resistance point. It looked to me about the 128 mark. I think we were looking on the hourly maybe. Yeah, so we were looking at the hourly. I did see a lot of resistance at this line, and I also saw that Apple was trending upward. If you see this, it gave me a very nice triangle, ascending triangle. And because the rest of tech has been doing pretty well, Apple to me has been lagging a little bit. I felt that sooner or later Apple was due for a run, and my entry confirmation, let's get back to the 15-minute, was going to be when Apple crossed this line. So you can see this candle right here. Apple pushes above the 128 mark. We should lower this a little bit right here. And then it shoots all the way up to 129 and it comes immediately back down. And because it didn't break below this line, that was sort of my confirmation that it was time to enter. So I bought it around right here, around below 128.5. And what I picked up was going to be the Apple July monthly $125 call option. I tend to play a lot more call options than put options, and what that is basically a contract that says you are a contract to buy 100 shares of Apple, given that it is $125 at the end of the period. So there's a lot of information out there on contracts. I'm not going to dive too deeply. Basically, I grabbed that 125 strike call option because it was in the money, and because I felt that it was a pretty safe bet. It had over a month of time left, and I do like to take things with a little bit more time, just in case things go sideways. You do have some hope for recovery. So I entered here. I wrote it up all the way right here to this right before it hit the 130 mark. So to me, when it got to right here, it felt like it was struggling a little bit. I was up a significant amount, and sort of the general rule of thumb for me is that if I'm going to be swing trading or day trading, I try to take profit at about 20 to 30%. Sometimes 50% would be sort of the limit if I do plan on day trading. If I do decide to swing, I can shoot for a little higher, but since today I decided that Apple hit my target, I bought 3 calls for almost $450 each. So that was over $1,300 spent, and I decided that it was probably a good idea to close this and reutilize that cash for other plays. So I closed it right around here, took that nice $444 profit, and there we go. So why this is important is because you always want to be sure to identify the The resistance, if you see a breakout, you don't want to enter immediately. So you see this breakout, if you see this popping off, this is a 15-minute candle, and you decide to enter right around here at the top, you would most likely still be able to make a good amount of profit, but you'd be slightly screwed because you might stop loss out during this red candle, right? So what happens is you don't want to buy up here, you want to wait for a couple of candles to give you solid confirmation of a breakout, and then that's when you really get into your entry. So that being said, that's sort of what I did today for Apple and how I made $444. Such a weird number, I know, but yeah, so that's basically what happened today, and it was one of my winning trades today. So if you want to support the channel, please feel free to subscribe and drop me some comments. I hope to see you guys around.